Welcome to another game of Valor's Cast during the HomeStory Cup. Group A, we have at the bottom right, Kelazhur, the red Terran, and at the top left, uThermal, the blue Terran. A lovely little mirror matchup today. This is going to be kind of interesting, as Kelazhur is kind of known for his macro play. I've had the lucky chance to watch a couple of other games of his, and by golly, he holds it down. There is no cheese, no rush that gets past his walls, and it's honestly kind of impressive. It's fun to watch. And uThermal here, well, uThermal's kind of known for his cheese, as we have a proxy racks across the way here. We're going to see how well that turns out for him. Can only imagine, as that SCV is just sitting there doing all nothing. Oh, now he's got a double racks sitting there. Kelazhur, unaware of this, but going the double gas right out the gate. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens of this. But just to kind of give you guys a little update about me in this little blank space, I have been in the military. I was in the Navy. I'll be getting out very soon, so I haven't been super active on this channel, which, you know, is fine. But I'm hoping to fix that. I'm hoping to deliver some more content for you guys, and we'll just kind of see where that goes. I am a very new caster on the scene. I'm hoping to do good, but yeah, we'll just kind of take it by ear. You got two Reapers, though, coming on out. Kelazhur, very unaware of this right now. Yeah, he's super unaware. They're both unaware.
Complete.
Who knows what's going to happen? Gonna have a factory coming down. Probably gonna be seeing some Hellion gameplay here, because he is gonna see that and he's gonna be like, "Oh no, I don't want any part of that." Reaper's gonna be getting away, and that Reaper is gonna be coming around trying to scout. SCVs are pulled off the line to help out with the fight, but there is no fight for them to be doing. The wall off isn't there. Two Reapers are happening here. Unfortunately, uThermal's SCV goes down. Ooh, and that's going to be another SCV. That's two SCVs for Kelazhur dead, but unfortunately he does get two Reapers out, so I guess the math works out for him. uThermal deciding maybe it's not worth it to go at it with one Reaper, as now Kelazhur has two Reapers coming across the map. SCV there, probably going to be dropping down something else, something extra spicy. Reaper's going to try and harass a little bit. Hellions are now out on the scene. Love to see the Hellion plays. That is bad news for the Reapers. Ooh, nice dodge. Producing more Reapers over there at the Rex. uThermal does not have a whole lot here to protect him. He does. Ooh, that's not good. Factory does not finish in time. It does, you know, it's enough to prevent the Hellion from getting up there, but he is going to get a couple of SCVs, a Reaper. Maybe we're going to see another SCV go down. Nope, the SCV does get the kill. Unfortunately, the factory is finished, so now it's going to be producing some Hellions and dishing a little bit of payback. You know, those SCVs, you know, they were friends of those Hellions. They were not a fan of them, but then we got the return retaliation from uThermal at the bottom right, going through, killing 4 SCVs. Very nice, very nice. 5 SCVs. He's just going for it, man. He got quite a bit of damage there from uThermal. That is okay, as we have... What is that? My brother in Christ, what are you doing with the starport? What are you doing with the starport? Do not. You're going for the fusion core. Alright, so we're going to be seeing some battle cruisers at some point, or at least that's the plan. Kelazhur's already got his base locked down, and seeing as his barracks are apparently not going to be doing anything else for him, he's going to use them for scouting. But he already sees that, A, he's got quite a bit of forces knocking at his front door that he can't answer to, and B, Kelazhur's just kind of sitting pretty. His army is more than his right now. And his economy is just better because he's able to get the second base a little bit quicker on 3 gas now. Setting up a racks in the... What are we doing here? Alright, uThermal. uThermal planting the rack in the base to try and get some kind of value out of it. I don't know if that's going to be doing a whole lot there, buddy. Well, now we got a little fight going on here in the main base. Marine has not... yeah, you don't know if the Marines come out yet, but if they hasn't done a whole lot of value. Kelazhur getting 3 worker kills. Not bad. Ooh, that Cyclone is going to be a little bit annoying for this medevac. It's not going to help him out too much, but I mean the Cyclone punches hard enough anyways, so I don't see what the problem is here. Just have it kill something, my man. That's all you need to do. Cyclone's coming across the map to clean up these stray little barracks, you know. They tend to wander if not given direction for a while. But with the Hellions getting that line damage on those SCVs, they're just going to be fixing. Oh, that is painful to watch. That is 9 workers down. That is a lot of value gained from that. And 2 supply depots. Kelazhur is looking very pretty right now. It's looking very pretty. He's got tanks out on the way. He's got a Raven. Does he see this starport yet? He does not. But the battlecruiser almost being finished. Battlecruiser is here. He still doesn't know, but he does see that battlecruiser. He's like, hey, what the hell? What's going on here? And we warp to the base. Is it gonna... It's gotta get some kills. There's no way it doesn't. It's a battlecruiser. Oh my goodness. But the Cyclone, boy, does that punch holes in the stratosphere. Oh, that is not looking good. He does manage to get quite a few kills there, actually. 10 workers, oh my goodness. At least some value. Like, that's what, 500 minerals? That's almost the cost of a battlecruiser. Maybe like a little bit over. That's pretty decent. I feel like it probably would have been smarter to like mass them up a little bit more, but you know, I guess you got to get value where you can. Armies are now spreading across the map. We've got the scan coming down from Kelazhur. Kelazhur is just in a much better position right now. His economy, his macro is just there, and uThermal was betting on a little bit of a cheeky rack. It did not play out for him though, and this is probably going to be it for him here, as the army is just there, the production is there for Kelazhur, and uThermal's just having to play catch up, but he's still making the battlecruiser, hoping that it's going to get some value. Do we have a... We've got to have like a Cyclone back here for defense. We don't, so I don't know, who knows. Maybe the hero battlecruiser is going to get some value. He does warp back in. Unfortunately, a Cyclone is left at home to protect the home front. So that battlecruiser is going to be getting holes punched in it once more. Tank protecting the boys, allowing a little bit of advance. Ooh, battlecruiser coming after the Cyclone. Unfortunately, Cyclone is just that much faster and cannot do a whole lot. Doing donuts in the base. Yeah, that battlecruiser is going to go down, unfortunately. Is what it is. That is 11 workers, though. 11 workers do go down for Kelazhur. That's quite a lot. But unfortunately, he does have a highly saturated second base. Could expand to a third here, but doesn't really need to, as he is pushing down the front door of uThermal. uThermal holding on to 2 Cyclones, really. That's really what his army's consisting of here. It's kind of doing some work, but those tanks, boy, do they hurt. Yeah, uThermal, this is going to be wrapped up pretty nice here in a few minutes, or a few seconds. uThermal just does not have anything left in the fight. Very well played by Kelazhur. And there's the GG. That was very sneaky. Very sneaky on the battlecruiser and the other stuff, but it just wasn't enough. Kelazhur's macro held fast, just as pretty standard from him, actually. He's very good with his macro. We're going to be moving on to game number 2 now. On to game number 2. We've got the same players, the same mirror matchup. A little bit different colors now, But we've got uThermal, the blue Terran in the top right, and we have Kelazhur in the bottom right. I gotta be honest, I enjoyed the cheeky little battle cruiser there. It was nice. I kind of wish he, you know, masked him up a little bit before sending him in, or maybe tried to help him out with his main forces. It probably would have at least allowed him to expand and maybe get a foothold in transition. But you know, he was very committed to the proxy. The proxy did not help his main base out a whole lot. So let's see what uThermal's going to do this time. I feel like Kelazhur is going to do a similar thing. He's going to do macro. It's what he's good at. It's what he knows to do. uThermal, though, over here, building a barracks off in the Wonderlands. I don't know what's going on there. It's such an odd place to... All right. Ooh, Kelazhur on the double gas. Probably going to be going tech very early, or at least to get the factory out. It helped him out a lot last game with the Hellions getting across the map early. That was devastating. uThermal was having to practically play catch-up the entire round, and Kelazhur just applied enough pressure that he just always was one step ahead. We'll see if uThermal learns from his lesson last game. Going to be getting some orbital command centers coming up very soon. Factory is going down. Very nice. What is going on here? uThermal. What are you doing, man? So instead of a proxy starport, we got a proxy command center. That could play out for him very well, or it could be his downfall. Who knows? Ninja basing is a tale old as time. Be very interested to see what's going to go on there. I haven't seen a whole lot of these, so most of these games I am watching with very fresh eyes. So bear with me. I didn't get the lucky chance to see it while it was live. I wish I could have, because some of these games have just been like blowing my mind. They're very entertaining to watch. I enjoy them immensely. Reaper's traded a couple of blows there. Nothing major happened yet. He doesn't really see a whole lot. He does see that he doesn't have anything walled off. So Kelazhur might be suspecting another cheese. He is going to get in. Ooh, that almost ended very poorly. He is going to get the Reaper, unfortunate. That goes down with the SCV, down with some more units, but the Hellions out just in time to make sure that he tells them their welcome is very overstayed, and they escape. Oh, nope, sorry, there are no survivors around here. So Kelazhur doesn't know a whole lot about what's going on here, but he has to imagine he's got something across the map, somewhere being sneaky. He just doesn't know what yet, because all he knows is that he's just now building a command center. This is a very aggressive expansion coming from uThermal. I kind of want to see him play a little defensive here so he can actually protect it. And it might actually, the gamble would probably be worth it for him. But I don't think that's what we're going to see. Instead, we're going to be seeing some Hellions coming across map. Cyclones are there. Cyclones are a little scary to light units like Hellions. They do kind of punch holes through battle cruisers. You know? I'm sorry, but if you aim something that was you know, busting up capital ships in the stratosphere, I don't really want you pointing that anywhere in my general direction. All right, pretty standard stuff right now. We're seeing some heavy macro coming from Kelazhur, but he's doing it in a very safe way. Very calm, collected, getting some tanks out. We are seeing some Vikings being produced. I'm not sure what the Vikings are going to help with, but you go, uThermal. You do your thing. Ninja Base still undiscovered yet. Nobody really knows much of anything yet, even though they do have orbital command centers. Needlessly killing of the Hellions. More Hellions coming on out. Army's going across the way here. I don't think uThermal has the army to deal with this, though, in an odd way. You know, maybe he does. Maybe just enough. Well, not if it's sieged up. Oh, he's going to be getting free pot shots here. Those SCVs are going to die. He is trying to get the surround on him. All the Marines do go down. That is... Ooh, he is going to clean this up very nice. Is he going to get the units out of the way? No, he sacrifices the siege tank, but keeps the Cyclones. I think that's pretty much a smart play right there, but it's not enough, as uThermal is... What are you doing? No, finish off the Cyclone, uThermal. Oh, no. Disregard. Kelazhur brings it back somehow, getting a new tank on the field, keeping one of the Cyclones still alive. Magically, that tank is going to be taking some free SCV kills and maybe a turret with it. Kelazhur's just providing a whole lot of ass whooping right now. And he doesn't know about his third base, but it's there. Kelazhur's kind of trickling in right now. He does need to mass up a little bit if he wants to cause any real hurt here. The trickle's not going to do a whole lot when you're fighting somebody in their base. Fully saturated second. Yeah, Kelazhur is looking very, very good right now. Getting Liberators going across the scene here. Man. I am enjoying seeing how uThermal plays. It's unorthodox. And it's just beautiful. I love it. I think the best games are not the like pro super high, you know, number ones in the world type things. I think it's usually like somewhere in between that and like Bronze League. Because you get some games where you're like, dude, what is going on here? What was going through your mind as both armies are clashing? uThermal's getting a little bit of value from that Hellions, not as much as he probably thought he would, as Kelazhur did take a base from him and like 11 workers. That is gonna hurt a lot. But uThermal still has a leg in the fight, as he does have that ninja base. It's not gonna do a whole lot for him if you're supply capped right now. Oh, that's unfortunate. Locking down one of the siege tanks, very nice. Feel like we're relying a little bit too much on the Hellions here. Might need a bit of a switch up. Kelazhur is playing this very nice. I feel like everything he's seeing, he's responding to appropriately. He's got Marauders out with the slow upgrade, I believe. Yeah, no, they don't. He's just gonna have mad damage Marauders out there. Medevacs moving across the scene. We're going to be seeing a drop here. That's great. uThermal desperately trying to rebuild or trying to get his units back up to fighting shape, but all he's got are Ravens and Hellions. Nothing to heal his troops. That drop will be coming in. He is going to see it because of this supply depot, unfortunate. Ooh, does he drop? Does he drop? No, he doesn't want to drop. He does want to get rid of that thing, though. He doesn't want to see him coming. uThermal coming across the way, going to try and get some kind of value. He is not. He's going to turn coat. Says, that is not a fight I'm willing to fight. He is going to be... Oh, well, that mineral line's going to go. That's fine. That mineral line's going to go, and so are all the Hellions. Ooh, Medevacs with the disable. Is he going to get one of them? Oh, he does. He picks off one. That's actually pretty good. He does get the drop, though. Ooh. Snipes going out, taking out some Marauders. These Hellions getting absolutely cannibalized right now. Just yang. Kelazhur munching on some fresh Hellions. Vikings out to hopefully deal with the Ravens. Turrets being thrown out as free units. Not really getting a whole lot of value. And Kelazhur's just mopping up that Mineral line. Four SCVs do go down. More to come. He's being pushed on two fronts here. He's having to defend the home base with SCVs, but he can't. This is not looking good for uThermal. uThermal is like also ninja facing again. Dude, get some units out. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I guess there's only so much of that you could do. That was very well played by both parties. I really wish I saw uThermal kind of playing a little bit more defensively. And I wanted to see him, you know, maybe make the fight a little bit longer. Kelazhur held it super good with his macro. Like I said before, it's kind of his known thing. He's just really good at macro. So if you can't break that, then you know you're not in a good position. He's able to set himself up, hold it, and then provide harassment, and that was just beautifully well done. If you enjoyed watching this, feel free to subscribe and like the video. Like I said, I am a bit of a newer guy when it comes to this stuff. I'm newer on the scene, but I'm hoping that with getting out of the Navy, I could focus a bit more time to this and provide some better stuff for you guys in the future. So you guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next match.